Hi guys, and hope you're all doing well. A few jobs that we've got today. Wood processing, finally. Got the 390 up here and the 42. But firstly, I got to load a couple of bags up for a customer to deliver Friday because I can't see the point of processing wood, tipping it in here, and just having to keep pushing up, making more room. So I get a couple of bags of logs out of here, which really don't think is going to touch it. And then we'll get the wood processor on and the trailer hooked up to the 42 and start processing some wood. Okay, so these are the bags loaded up. Yeah, I'll just put this trailer away and then we will get the 42 out and, tell you what, I've got an idea, we'll do something else first. Right, so I have had an idea, just something that we can do first, and that is put the muck grab onto the 42. And those willows that we pulled out the other day, and just put them down by the fire. I think that's the best thing to do here. Right then, so, this light's always bad. Put this on. Did have a bit of an issue the other day. I brought this tractor up. Now, like I said, the seat was knackered, if you watched that in the previous video. I brought the tractor back up here, put the implement on, sat down on it, and there was this and all the air went out the seat. So, either we've broken something pretty bad, now I'm sat on the floor and there's no spring in it at all. I broke something pretty bad, or a pipe's come off. So got no suspension in the seat now, and I can't really see over the bonnet. Well, this has got to be the most uncomfortable thing to drive. Literally can't see anything over the front. It'd be good to get these shifted and have a bit of a tidy up down there, and then we'll get a few trailer loads of wood processed. That's better. As long as that's up high enough to clear the fence, the gateway. Lovely job. Here we go, here we go. It's when you start going down banks and your back wheels are 1.5 feet off the floor. That's when you know you can have a few problems. So let's not have any of that today. So, it never rains, it only pours, and it is starting to pee down, which is brilliant, but it's fine. The wood's been out all winter, just need to get this in. It's time to get it processed, but it's going to be in the shed, split up and cut up, which will be absolutely fine. So we'll get the mighty 390 into the shed, and we will get the processor on. So we have got the processor on. I don't think the weather's going to get all that bad now. I think it's only going to be light showers, which is not going to affect the wood processing whatsoever. we have had months of dry weather. We've had a little bit of wet, a little bit of showers, and since that hot spell, even with all the rain and the showers and all that sort of stuff, we've still got cracks in the field that I can put my my hand down. So I really don't know what to say about that. We are going to need, well, actually now, in all fairness, I just want to get some good weather now again, because I want to get some hay in the shed, that bit of security so that you got money in the bank. That's what I would like. So we are going to go and get the processor set up where we want it, and then we'll hook the trailer up and bring that down, because it's a lot easier to set this up. Not trying to call you guys idiots, but it's a lot easier to set up the processor and then obviously back the trailer up to the conveyor belt. Otherwise you are going to be spending all your time moving things, micro moving it, and it's a lot easier just to get this done in one. And it started raining again. Well, if it rains we're going to get a little bit wet. This pile is 2 seasons old, which means, oh hell, that it's going to have it's been obviously been out 2 winters, and then all this spring and summer. And then it is also going to have the whole of the summer in the shed. And we'll be good to go then. Well, I couldn't have been any more wrong thinking I would have been able to do this with one hand, because I'm not going to be able to, so I'm going to have to just plonk the camera there for now. Just winch down the conveyor belt, yep, till it's at an easy height to sort of put out. Right, there's a little clip underneath here, and then we'll winch this back up. So you'll see it working in a minute, but you literally just put the log onto here, onto this part, slide him in, and there's a stop. You can set it to whatever sort of distance you want, and then you push this bar, which pushes the log into a circular saw, which is there. It then drops into here, and a ram comes out. Just prop this up. A ram comes out of there and pushes it into a splitter. If you don't want to split it, this will come out. If you want to split it 4 ways, there's a lever underneath, and it will raise the splitter so you can split it 4 ways. And it will push through the splitter, along the conveyor belt, and then into the trailer. Okay, so we'll just back this trailer up to about there. I'll tell you what, this should work quite nicely here. And yeah, I think it's time. We'll just lower down. Should be a bit quieter for you now. We'll just lower down the winch that is holding up the elevator. So we'll just that down to there. We should be good to go. Well, I really don't think there's any chance of you hearing me. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just set up a time lapse. Okay, so we've just had a bit of a move around. The first little pile's done, and just got this little bit left here now. Okay, so I am going to be honest, I've had to wuss out a little bit on that one and abandon the 390. There seems to be quite a nice size wasp nest under that wood, and to be completely honest with you, I did think it was going to be a little bit early for wasps, so I wasn't really worried about it. But that is quite a cloud of them now, so I think it's best to leave them buggers be. So that's normally where we keep the firewood. Well, we overwinter it, depending on which field it's in. But because we want to dig that out to help extend the yard, because this farm hasn't really changed in, I don't know, a lot of years. Like before we bought it, the biggest tractor that was here, it was a Massey 35X. And getting around is not the easiest, because everything has got to be faffing and reversing, and all of this I want to dig out here so that we can just make life easier, and for access and for deliveries. I don't know, it's just nice to have, you know, space to be able to maneuver stuff. Like the big hay trailers or the long flatbeds, we can't bring down here because they won't get around the corner at the top, for one. The other thing is we can't get them onto the top yard unless the either one field is clear, the shed field, or you just can't do it. So you can do that one coming from the road to get down to here, but you have to go through the field. And there, or you could come from the other way, from the other side of the farm, but you would have to go through the quarry field and then up that way, which is just a pain in the backside. Getting this trailer into the shed in the summertime is usually quite effortless, but because it's real loose, wet shale here, and over the years all the mud has come up, it makes it a bit of a pain, and the trailer just slides around, so you can never get it in the shed tidy. But when it's solid like this, it goes in pretty damn easy. It's a little bit tight. I think the hardest thing now is once we get to lift the trailer up, because this lean-to on the main shed is coming down, you do in fact have to, or you can only lift it so high, and you've got to be careful as you pull forward. Obviously the shed is sloping down. That's the other thing, is I don't normally have this door on, I'll only fill it so far, so it could be a bit of a pain. You know, it might get caught up on here and not come out, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Alright, so the main thing is now just keeping an eye on the shed roof, because obviously, I know you won't be able to see that, but we're about an inch. About 5 inches now off that RSJ. Cool. I guess I'll just come out now and have a little look. But yeah, you can see, oh, I don't know if you can see that. Whew. Oh no, you're just off here. Well, this roof is a bit of a pain because, like I say, because this is the lean-to of the main shed, it obviously slopes that way. So you might be able to lift it up 80% in there, but by the time you get to the door, it's only about 60%. So yeah, no, that works all right. Smash in. Right then. Right then. Well, until I can find out where those wasps are coming out of and wait for tonight, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, and just say thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, because I think I'm going to risk going back to the processor, take the topper off, and go and do some topping. Thanks again.